Hey, what's up, fam? I don't think I'll ever understand what it is with Oda and his hatred for moms. Like, there's an interview, I don't know when it was. I'd have to look for it by searching some of the quotes and not be able to remember like if it was, in the back of a volume or it was where somebody asked him something like it was, why does every single mom within the series end up kind of like suffering a really bad time? And he's like, because it's the opposite of adventure, so it can't be for One Piece. Something like that. I don't know if he was joking or not, but sometimes I think he's serious because Jesus Christ, this chapter 930, it's it's a little bit of a like a head scratcher, but also it brought some laughs. And no, those laughs were not from the first couple pages where it's Ebisu Village, where I really don't like looking at that dude who's hanging out with Zoro. He just looks really dumb, and his whole village just annoyed the living hell out of me. But then I went over to stuff with Kaido, which was really cool. And Big Mom is trying to show up, and Kaido's like, "Get this bitch out of my land. Tell her to leave. And don't let her on." And just like it was kind of cool just to see the them going to stop them and the Big Mom pirates trying to, force their way in. And it was like, okay, maybe Big Mom and her crew are gonna do some cool stuff. Maybe they're gonna display some, their big title. She's a emperor of the sea. She's one of the four. She's one of the strongest people allegedly on the planet. She's got her whole crew on her, except for apparently Katakuri, which I don't know. Maybe he's grounded. And she's just like, all right, they're gonna climb the waterfall. Like other people are like, how does she know how to do that? There's some stuff there. We know that there's some form of relationship, some history between Big Mom and Kaido. We don't know yet what that is. Um, I believe that Kaido is actually Katakuri's dad. I think there's some decent stuff behind that, which would be pretty interesting actually. But yeah, and it would explain why out of almost all of the Big Mom's crew, like he's one of the only ones with any form of value. But she's coming up, like they can't figure out like they're shooting cannonballs at her trying to get rid of her and they're not working. And then one right when they like come up over the waterfall, King shows up and he's a pterodon, not a pterodactyl. I wanted to make a Power Rangers joke, but it's actually something different. And I think it's the yellow Dino Thunder, like the her dinosaur. I believe we're calling is a pterodon, and I don't think anyone would have got the reference as much than making that original pterodactyl meme. But he just comes in, slams right into their ship, and they end up just going over the edge. You know what? I'm actually curious of why. His devil fruit is a dragon, like ancient. It's an ancient type, and it's a dragon. I don't know why dinosaurs are dragon. I think it has something to do with like the way that the Japanese like dinosaurs in there. I think it's close to how they spell dragons. I don't know, but I don't know why he's on fire. Like somebody pointed out there's like this crane in, I believe it's either Japanese or Chinese. I don't know which one, or it might be something different. Mythology that it's on fire, like on the back of it, just like how he was. And then it's revealed he's a pterodon. I don't know. It's a little confusing. I've seen some people talk about maybe it's a reference to Rodan from Godzilla because there's a burning virgin of him and he's like a big pterodactyl, pterodon-like creature. But this part was I was getting really off topic, but this part was really hilarious to me because the first thing that Oda did with Kaido when he showed up, he had this really badass entrance where he came down from these dark clouds as this big long fucking Chinese dragon looking pretty cool. And even though the goofy drunkenness I wasn't a huge fan of, just him using his like super, I'm guessing his like super easy mode attack is like, what is it, heat breath, and he blew up that castle. And then Luffy's like dropping all his attacks on him all at the same time, just relentless. And it did no damage, and Kaido gets up and then swats him and just completely beats him with no effort. While with Big Mom, the entire Whole Cake Island arc, people were clowning the hell out of her. Like she's getting blitzed by Brook. She got pushed off the ship by Jinbei. Like she's getting her attacks blocked by Capone. She just looked like a joke for somebody for supposed stature and strength. And then in this, not only does not only does freaking not only does King knock her ship off the waterfall, the head right back to the bottom, but her dumbass falls off the boat and into the ocean, and you just see her kind of drifting down in the water. So I don't get why Oda just treats her like shit. It's so weird. Like I don't think I've ever seen a character of her significance and stature within the series get treated so poorly. And it's not even like it's not something like pull over to Fairy Tale where it's okay. God's Serena. He's one of the Spriggan 12. He's the former top wizard saint. You know, he's a big deal. He's a really powerful character, and it's like okay, he got humiliated when he tried to fight Acnologia, but Acnologia was a dude way above him, you know, strongest character shown so far in the series. Whereas Big Mom is getting clowned on people by that aren't even supposed to be within her range. It's so weird, but I don't know. I think other people have noticed. I like how online people call her Big Meme. I mean, she's pretty much just a meme at this point. She's ridiculous. All the other Yonko have showed to be so impressive within the One Piece world, except her. It's so goofy. Her showing up to the arc though makes me think that there's absolutely no way the Elbaf arc is gonna happen. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And then it gets back to Sanji, and he's about to fight Page One, the Spinosaurus dude, who looks pretty cool consistently actually. Where Sanji kicks him, doesn't do seemingly any damage, just kind of annoys him, and then he's got his raid suit that he got from the rest of the Bin Smoke that he's gonna put on for the next fight. So that could be cool. I realized something actually recently after the Whole Cake Island arc. I think it should have been Zoro who manages to get the future seeing hockey. Luffy should have got Awakening, and Sanji should have got this suit. I don't know. I realized this the other day when I was thinking about it. I just wanted to know. I just want to put it out there and see if anyone else agreed with me on that matter. But I don't know. It'll be cool to see him put it on, and hopefully Sanji could actually be useful again. It's been a long time since the time skip started. He's been garbage. Oh, tell me in the comments though what you think about this chapter. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I just didn't like the first couple pages. I don't like that dude hanging out with Zoro. I feel bad for Zoro hanging out with those weird dudes. But I hope I can hear your guys' opinion on this too. And like I said, if you enjoy this kind of content, you enjoy my reviews, I ask that you give a thumbs up to the video and subscribe and check out my other videos. See if there's anything that I review that you might want to check out and like. And otherwise, thank you everyone who's already subscribed. Otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.